Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Programic Knight, and once more it has been more than a fair share of a while that I've uploaded any type of content to my YouTube channel. Rather than make excuses or explain why everything has been going wrong thanks to Hurricane Irma and all that jazz, I'll be showing you a little bit of what I've been doing in my classwork, so that way you at least know that your lack of entertainment is going towards something and not just me being lazy. So what exactly am I doing then? Because this definitely doesn't look like Titanfall, it doesn't look like Elite Dangerous or any other games that I've been posting to my channel. This is kind of, I want to make this series on my channel. This is my new thing. This is called Divinity Original Sin 2. And I've played about 8 hours, 9 hours total, but that 9 hours was of yesterday of me recording and realizing that everything was broken. So now I get to do it all again. So this game is like Dungeons & Dragons, but in video game form. So if you've ever played Dungeons & Dragons, this will feel very familiar. If you haven't played Dungeons & Dragons, well, then you're in for a treat, because Dungeons & Dragons is the shit if you're a nerd like me. So I made this character. I've made him a, let's see, he is a knight who is talented in Executioner, which gives me the ability to get more action points after doing a killing blow, and I'll be explaining more of what's happening as the game continues. Fair warning before we begin, as I've mentioned, I've played this game, so I do know how the beginning works, but I am going to be playing a little bit stupid for your benefit, for entertainment benefit. That way you guys get the full experience and you can see, quote-unquote, my original reactions to how I was feeling when I first played the game. What else should I say? Ah yes, books. There are books in this game, and I will be reading them aloud to the best of my ability. If you don't want that in future episodes, just let me know. But for now, let's get started.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
So, it wasn't a dream after all.
Alright guys, welcome to the game. As I said, it's different. It has like this over-the-top view like MOBA games. But, I don't know, I kinda like it. So,
Not a very chatty fellow, are you?
I suppose the skull wouldn't be too chatty. I guess we're on a prison ship.
I don't even remember them strapping me down.
Oh, well, nothing in the cabinets. It's nice to know that this prison ship is pretty lenient, letting me run around like this. Small tome. We have long presumed Source as a virtuous part of civil society. Yet we need to look no further than into the past than the Source King's reign to understand the havoc such magics may wreak. One day, another order must follow in Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers must be muted. The new model of Source Colors provided by Ferdinand is proving most effective. Alright, so they don't want us to use magic, I guess,
Well, come off.
with these collars. I suppose that makes sense, considering that one lady just summoned like a bunch of demons and then proceeded to like get herself captured on purpose so that she could be a part of our story.
You're up. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Cylon.
There. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Why exactly did you put this collar on me, though?
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
I don't want to see what these collars do.
Oh, do go on. I won't hold it against you. Promise.
No.
My, aren't we a meek little lamb? Perhaps I needn't have collared you at all, though it does look darling on you. So let's just leave it on, shall we? Because, to answer your question, what the collar does is this. It makes you unable to cast source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
Why my peace of mind? Let's see. Last thing I remember is hoisting my 15th pint. Is this the ram's head?
Don't you dare. If you violate the virtue of my carpet, I'll do a good thing worse than put a collar around your neck.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy.
Sounds like a hell of a place.
Awaits. And if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to source. For good.
Yeesh. Alright, so we're on our way to Fort Joy. Let's check our journal. Agitators. So he's a sorcerer and wears the source collar. Bishop Alexander continues to lead the Divine Order, as his son Lucian is widely assumed to succeed him as the next Divine. Oh, that's a lot of text. Not reading that. We are sorcerers being transported to Fort Joy, an ancient fortress on a remote island where magisters of the Divine Order have established an internment camp. And we need to go to Magister William to be registered. I'm bound by a magical collar that cannot be removed. Yep, so this looks like... Fort Joy sounds like a lovely place already.
Gods, there's been a murder here.
Man, a little more than a murder, it's like a butchering.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
What exactly happened here, officer?
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Did you know the guy?
It's a small ship. His name was Finn. Oddball. Looked to me like he saw something he wished he hadn't before he came here.
Ooh, sounds like Finn might have known something.
We'll find out who did it, one way or another.
Of course, Finn's dead, so we can't exactly ask him for anything. Let's see if we can talk to Waters.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Let's see. Inform her I wasn't with the man.
Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow and his own source. We'll
Yeesh.
find out who did this. Speaking of,
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
I haven't exactly mastered that ability quite yet.
I thought as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
1 gold coin? No, I need more.
Not in here, it isn't. You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
Damn. Well, I guess I want that coin more than anything right now. Poor Finn. So Finn was one of the guards, it sounds like, but he was also source-collared. So I guess it's not everyone that's afraid. Is that a key? Oh, it's like bones. Never mind. I thought it looks like a key tucked underneath the barrel. Alright, well let's go to the cabin area
Why won't you sing?
and start meeting our cast of characters.
You scallywags.
Nope, not the candle. Let's go in here. Nope.
Ah,
Louise.
there you are. Husband.
Oh boy.
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this loser woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Yeah. You guys got it all wrong.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else.
Damn, I want that name. That name is king's compared to mine.
What? What's so funny?
Your name.
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and get, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Yeah, that's definitely true.
You presume right.
Do you know anything about the murder that happened?
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
Well, you can at least look around with me. We can watch each other's backs.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it.
Damn. Tense gang.
You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
Alright, well, she doesn't know anything. Maybe the children can help us out?
Hello, sir. She's a really good singer. I'm better, though. Listen. La 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 la.
That was pretty good. Keep at it, kid. Sandy.
Wow. You're a dragon. You look like a dragon. But where are your wings?
Alright.
My mum is afraid of lizards. I'm not. I think you're neat. I'd be happy if I had a tail.
One day, kid. Just keep trying. Or, I don't know. Whatever I'm supposed to tell you about that. Pet pal. There's a perk in the game that lets you talk to animals, but I don't have it. Bark. So, all I hear is just,
Name?
what's in a name, my good sir?
I don't like comedy.
Oh, well, I tried. Who wants to know?
The Divine Order wants to know.
I don't want to just walk away, that might enrage him. Here's my name.
Well, you aren't here
Julius
on my
Soul.
list. Scrammy, we're trying to catch a killer here.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to help you catch a killer. Calm down. No, I don't want to sleep on a bed. Bucket, bedroll, bedroll. Anything else of interest? Let's go back here. There's a sheep. Ooh, a bottle of water. And an egg. That's some high-quality loot. Anything in these? I think I may... Ooh, 4 gold. Wow. She offered us 1 coin, and we already have 4. Oh, hey, there's a person here. What the hell are you doing? Sybil.
An elf, sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
What are you doing?
Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Whose fates are you deciding?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
Can you read cow entrails as well for me?
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
Hell no.
She chuckles once more.
That red-cheeked refusal tells me more than licking you would. But
Good.
suit yourself, darling.
Who the fuck offers to lick another human being? Well, I'm not a human being, and she's not a human being, but no. Just hell no.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
Ooh.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
What exactly are you listening to?
The ship, of course.
Alright, let's play along with them.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
Sea sounds kind of angry.
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
That isn't anger, it's
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate. That's all you hear, though. Listen close.
Alright, let's... Oh, actually, you know what? I don't want to keep insulting him. What else? What should I be listening for, man?
You've got ears on your head, haven't you? You need me to show you how to use them?
God, no. Okay, fine. I'll listen for myself.
There now, just like that.
Squeak. I like how there's no audio for this.
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
Yeah. I heard it. What is it?
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
About your beard. Your beard is far too magnificent to say that you want to burn it.
Ah, so you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate. Even here.
Why exactly are you excited about reaching Fort Joy? There's nothing too great about it, at least from what I've heard.
No indeed, boy. But that ain't my final destination.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
Let's just kind of walk away. Let's not get involved. Don't want to insult anyone.
The Magisters are out for blood. You saw the body, didn't you? Big bruiser like you ought to be able to take them on.
Let's not jump to conclusions. I'll take your beer, though. Thanks, guys.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
Consume and learn the effects of beer and get drunk,
Your kind always
and then get a little more of a drunk and pass out.
Wolves around a campfire.
Well,
Fucking great.
you've got this wolf on a leash now.
Come on, wake up.
As soon as the Inquisitor
There we go.
gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of the ship.
Talk to you first. Up. Okay, I'm talking to you by going over here.
Forgive me, kin.
Talking
Not
through
that
the
I
wall.
had more than gruel to serve. If I'd more than cornmeal and rotting roots, I'd concoct something more fitting. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
I'm not exactly hungry though. I mean, I just had some beer. Beer's all I need. Let's talk to you.
Well, well.
You seem about as
What
irritated
have
as
we
Paula.
here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse.
Oh,
All of
man.
a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Let's humor him.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Hell yeah. I cook every day. Ramen noodles, fucking Pop-Tarts. I don't know the Divinity equivalent of Pop-Tarts. I'm assuming it's just like bread. But
Ah, music to my beleaguered stomach. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
dude, I'm wearing rags right now. I'm not exactly any type of tailor.
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
Fuck yeah, dude. As a lizard, just like you, I always use combs, powders, and various perfumes.
The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start.
What? You use a comb?
So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can cook and groom, but you have the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit.
Hey now.
Still, beggars can't be choosers. So without further ado, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
Okay, I kind of could figure out that he was going to be going somewhere when he was sizing me up, but I wasn't him jumping to that conclusion. I want my say.
Slave, of course. Oh, but I see. Yes, I suppose it must take some time for the full extent of this honor to sink in. Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now shoo!
Alright, well... Not only am I a prisoner, I'm someone else's slave. A greasy key. Hidden underneath the crate.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetite.
Oh, I guess the key led into a kitchen. New recipe. Herring. What else? Basket.
I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner.
Ooh, a healing potion.
To do away with the custom.
Nope. I think I already... Oh no, I didn't check these barrels. Ah! Doubled my profits.
The Magister's more concerned than your appetite.
Washing tub. A stool that I can sit on.
You get saucy
Garlic.
with me when you clearly don't know the
Garlic.
first thing about sauce.
Never... Poison. Poison in the kitchen. Ooh. Looks like our killer wants to strike again. Pocket knife. A potato. A mug of wine. And cooking pots, and then just this journal. This tome contains no text, instead sketches of dragons fill every page. The artist is hardly talented, but clearly enthusiastic. Now let's talk to Ifan.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
You're on.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
For some reason, instinct tells me to salute him. I guess I'll do that.
Ifan seems amused at the gesture, but he bats your arm down from the salute when the Magister sees what you're doing.
You served?
Yeah, I served. But for my empire.
Ah, my word. Bravest warriors on Riverlawn. Served Lucian myself. A long, long time ago now. Long before Source became reason to leash a man like a dog.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Why exactly are you being a suspect of the murder?
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Why do you find yourself at the mercy of a subordinate?
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
What, did you do it? I swear to God I'm not investigating this.
No.
No.
The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Do you know anything about Port Joy?
The Joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
I'd like to meet Alexander, and make him get his fucking collar off me.
Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, Lizard, what's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Let's see if we can add on to his anger.
Name?
This is good. My name is Victor. That's right. V-I-K-T-T-T-A-R. Victor.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
No, he's not too pleased.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Alright, well these guys... So we're no closer to finding that murderer.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Guess the only person left is Fane.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out, flicks a finger against one of your scales, and rubs his chin.
Fascinating.
What?
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Well, if you're gonna fucking flick at me, I'll ruffle your damn hair.
What purpose did that serve? Was that a greeting? Was it... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How... difficult. You have my apologies, Lizard. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
What's that book you're reading? You seem to be really drawn into it.
I do not believe I've been drawn anywhere. It is a quaint little read, but it has its faults. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
There was once this ancient empire that abided through all of history. Even to face a divine order, it stands strong.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
What? Dude, I don't think you quite understand. Gods are just kind of there. They don't really have history.
Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
Alright. We got Majorki Scholar. Imagine you're paid. You're not the person I need to talk to.
It's a register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Do you actually care?
Of course I do. Seems Voidwalk can dog your heels like a shadow. That's no way to live, is it? You'll see. We're gonna help you. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
So it sounds like everybody is concerned with my well-being, but they don't want me to remove the collar. So we're both concerned and not concerned. Oh, cool. Chubfish. Cheese. Ham. Oh, I don't want the plate. I just want the red snapper. Bottle of wine. Bottle of wine. Bottle of wine. Bottle of wine.
Well,
Pumpkin
perhaps
soup.
you're absolutely right.
Do I know what bottle of wine does? Mug of wine. Chest. Chest.
Standing
Oh
in the
shit.
center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
Of course I'm fucking
So you
drunk.
admit it then? You murdered that poor fella.
I need to talk to you. Wait a minute, but I also... Murderer.
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
Oh, she admits it. I need to tell Waters.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
My drunken eyes.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
I'll do that. I'm a little drunk, though.
By all means, do as the officer says. But you had better hurry, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Fuck.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Oh, no. I am not ready for combat. Oh, fuck. Everything's on fire. Shit.
What?
Everyone's dead. Yona. Ooh, more gold. Your death will not be in vain. Yours will. Yours won't. Get all the gear. Chest. A two-hander, a targe, and a shiv. Should probably equip the sword now that everything's on fire. Display case has nothing. What about this display case? Also nothing. This display case. Ton of empty cups, but wine. Wine's good. Nothing over there. A note. Ah, crap, I meant to read it. A few of them are in good spirits, especially the children. The others are sullen. Don't blame them. Change is rough. But they'll make new friends sooner or later. And when we cure them for good, they'll be thanking us, not cursing. Well, most of them. The elf with the dice, that lone wolf, the creaky-voiced woman in the kitchen, some folks won't get over it. Reckon they won't eat first to get cured, if they are ever cured at all. Bottle of wine. Yoink. I should probably stop getting drunk. This isn't the time to be drunk. Let's go this way. Oh my god. You're dead. Oh, but you have boots. Ew. I'll put on boots. Oh shit, everyone's passed out.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead.
Like the ocean, we will listen to his heart.
You hear a faint thud, thud, thud. He's alive, but only just.
Can I carry him? Move the chair off him. No, I can't carry him. The prince.
What happened? Must have been the turnips.
Let's throw some water in his face, maybe that'll get him up.
Water? wine, for goodness sake. Oh.
The lizard's
God
eyes
damn it.
close as he slips into unconsciousness.
Fucking pampered asshole. Oh, well, she's dead. Oh, Victor's dead. See if we can get anyone up, or we're all just fucking dead.
Is motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. A low whine escapes his lips.
Come on, man, get up.
His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your presence at all.
Lucien. Lucien.
Ifan cries out. Then his eyes fall closed again. No matter how much you shake him now, he cannot be roused.
Son of a bitch. Is everyone dead? I don't care about you. You're creepy. What about her? Oh, the other dwarf is completely gone. He doesn't even have, like, a corpse anywhere. And all the children, too. Shit, are the children dead?
The young woman
Gotta
lies
be.
in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, greyish-black clouds swirl through them.
Come on.
No.
One's dead. I'll take the kickball. In memory of the children. Waters. Waters, I need to tell you about the murder. I know who it is. Waters? Oh. Triple what she offered me, it's okay.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, we need to go. We need to leave.
The hatch is blocked. I need to find another way.
Fuck. Go, 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 go. We did all we could. If no one's getting up, there's no point sticking around. How do I check my skills? Skill panel. No, wrong panel. I mean like my, No, maybe it is my... Oh crap, I'm opening every single menu but the one I want. I want to see what my skills are, because I completely forgot. There we go. It's under my inventory. Strength, finesse, intelligence. Okay. We have a lot of strength, because I have like a soldier build. Water barrel, go onto the fire. Aha! Magic.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
Yeah, calm down. We'll leave when I say we'll leave. We have to make sure that there's nothing left in this boat. Ooh, gold cup. That's probably valuable. Is that painting any value? Can I just carry paintings around? Oh no. Painting not valuable. Put it back down. Anything in the display case? Display case. Nope.
Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Break it open. Are you guys okay?
Thank the gods. But a fine grace, what was...
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Oh no.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
If you can, I can help you guys if you take this off me.
Even if I knew how to rip that thing off, I wouldn't. Some crazy banshee comes screaming through, and now we got void bugs swarming up top. Sorcerer mutiny!
Oh no.
He whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Rix. Take out your blade.
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand.
Dude, there is no mutiny. I almost died too.
Rix looks to his companion, who then looks to you. They drop their hands to their sides.
Go on then. Find a place to hide and stay there.
Dude, I'm not staying. I'm abandoning ship.
What will happen to us?
Dude, whatever you freaking decide. Oh, Tomes. Let's pick them up. Social monarchs once performed great deeds across the land, and in the first days, Baraxis did so from the isle he called home. But in time, as many true As is true of so many things, he became increasingly corrupt by Source. So great was his greed and his fear that crafted a soul forge with his twin, Cassandra. Once the ritual was complete, Meraxus turned her into an undead lich so that she, and thus he, might live forever. Over many brutal decades, Meraxus' tyranny spread. His hunger for source and political power drove him to develop heinous devices and magic heretofore unknown. He punished the living with death and the dead with undeath. Okay. Many attempts to stand up to him, wizards, philosophers, scholars, but it was the order of the Source Hunters that ultimately forced Meraxus Rex to atone for his sins. Meraxus Rex sounds like a bad man. The Source Hunters, valiant though they were, could not have foreseen Meraxus' resurrection at the hands of the cult of the Immaculates. We owe our very lives to the two more of the very order that first fought to bring Meraxus Rex to justice. The Source King is dead, yet his monument still dot the land, a chilling but necessary reminder of the legacy, cruelty, greed, and arrogance. So that must be why nobody likes Source, because this guy was, like, using it for, like, super evil shit.
Bishop Alexander. If Lucian were alive, what would he think of his son's divine order?
And it sounds like Lucian is some sort of military leader? A letter. My sweet Stefan, as I write this letter, we near Vial. By the time Vial delivers it, I will be but a day away. I heeded Alexander's orders, just as you said I should. But I think Lucian awesome. Would Divine have condoned this? Would he have blessed us as we ripped children from their mothers? Can this be the only way? I feel cold, inside and out. Of one thing I am certain. Your arms will warm me when I find you again. With love, Bricks. Alright, so it doesn't seem like everybody's on board with what's going on. Nothing in the bookshelf. Or they at least aren't sure if what we're doing is the right thing. Thing in this chest. Shell. Stained shirt. Stained shirt is probably better than prison rags. And it looks pretty snazzy if I do say so myself. A journal. Smeared ink makes the journal difficult to read, but you manage to make out much of the last entry. Oh, is that it? Okay. Yes, I am aware that the ship's going down. I probably already alluded this, huh? Yeah, I did. Go out. Wow, lots of gold. And a boat. And another chest. Oh no. I hear the, like, what's that, a boarding bell? So it sounds like those void-woken things are on the hull. Wood chips, beware of splinters.
What in blazes? Something's pounding on the hull!
Yep. I think we're being boarded. Oh wait, don't run through the fire. Pick up the barrel. Toss it there. No! I guess that's better than nothing. Skull-marked key. Deathfog barrels have been locked in the storage. Stay out. You and Rick's boat. If anyone starts fooling around the barrel, it'll be lights out. Captain Colin. Deathfog.
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
Hey, that's the book the other guy had.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet. It cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
You are the other guy.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
Shouldn't you be doing the same, man?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
I know your god did not gift you with much, but kindly use the little you were given. Do you look at me and think, why yes, there is someone with organs enough to drown? Trifling matters like water and poison do not concern me. No, damp robes are the most I have to fear. Once this glorified skiff hits the seafloor, I will simply walk to shore. Whereas you, I believe, have lifeboats to pointlessly squabble over.
Come on, man, you should at least be doing something. You could be saving other people.
The skeleton holds up his book in one quick, frustrated movement.
I am trying to discover if there is anyone worth saving. And I will be damned if I let the lives of some mayflies get in my way. Go on, go. Swim or drown or do whatever takes your fancy. I have a book to read.
Fucking prick. That must be where the death hog is. There is some good gear.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You don't recognize the symbol, but it's clearly warning you away. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
Open the door.
It doesn't budge.
Use the key.
The door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
This death dog sounds like some serious shit. Oh shit. That's some serious shit. I don't think I can get to that body. Not without stepping in whatever the hell that crap is. Well, as long as I'm not dead yet, might as well just keep going for gold. It's time to go topside. Let's get out of here. Oh my god. Understood. Also understood. Okay. 2-on-1. So let me go over combat. Combat is turn-based, and I have abilities based on the class that I chose. So I'm a soldier, which means that I have a bonus in two-handed weapons. And I also have these abilities. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk up, not step into poison, and then we're going to knock these guys down using my Battle Stomp. And now since I don't have any energy, the next thing we'll do is just walk up to them. So next turn will be right up in their face. Let's see. This attack I haven't fully understood. Cripple the target with a sweeping blow. And all characters around it. Deals 9 to 11 damage. So let's target this guy. Up. Didn't hit the other one. See if we can't knock them both down again. There we go. We're just avoiding damage. Do a basic strike on this guy. I should be able to kill them both without taking any damage. Except for... I don't know where I lost that health. I'll take your giblets. Loot him. Ooh, fireball. And without stepping in the poison, loot him as well. Make our way to the back of the ship? Yeah, back of the ship. Looks like the captain... Oh my god. I think we're dead. Let's see if her loot's still intact though. Maybe salvage some of the ship before we all go down. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's go and pick up this other one. This way I'm not running through hundreds upon hundreds of things of fire. Ta-da! Oh wow, no, you're just a charred corpse. Captain, on the other hand, has some stained pants. probably better than my pants. There we go. Starting to look like the brave adventurer that we're representing. So that's it. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, we should be going. Oh my god.
Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
I don't want to go back and check, but fuck, the kid's right. Fine, we'll go back again.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Oh, calm down, Gil.
Had to open your big map.
Hello? How's everyone doing? Oh, everybody's up and about.
Wait! Void Woken!
Okay. How should we go about this set of combat? Okay, I can do that. That'll take so much stamina, though, to do. Let's do this. Absolutely cripple you. Or not, just completely miss, that's okay. So we'll scorch these two. Oh, it did a good amount of damage.
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary.
Hey, my kill.
I've faced worse.
So you'll quickly see that the AI do not play around.
They who are about to triumph.
Whether it be ally or foe, the AI know how to execute very impressive combos. Alright, we got 2 kills. Alright. They've already killed everything. So I have nothing that I can do. Because we're definitely gonna kill that. Might as well see if this void hatchling had anything on him. Nope. Fine. Let's just run over here and get ourselves all prepped and ready to go. It's not dead yet. My god.
Telling whether there might be more. We need to move. Let's not tarry. This old tub is about to burst.
Okay.
They smell even worse dead than alive. Let's head above decks for some air.
Alright. What about you? Oh, she's gurgling.
His Majesty Siwan, the one who put on this damn collar. Sounds like she needs help.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound.
Let's try and help her
With
find.
jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture.
Take the cloth and hold it tight.
Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror.
It's like a tourniquet. That sounds like a horrible idea. Hold it tighter.
It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Siwan clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder.
We've already come this far, might as well just keep going.
Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
It's ripping the ship apart! This is it! She's going down!
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
Those Voidwoken made short bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor? It seems someone, something, wanted me alive.
Well, it looks like we've arrived at Fort Joy. Granted, it wasn't in one piece and the ship is completely destroyed, but I suppose being here is better than nothing. And I think that's a good place to stop the first episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, I promise you, you'll enjoy the next stuff that's coming up, because this game just keeps getting better and better. If you have any suggestions for the way that I go about this game and the way that I show it off, if you want me to stop reading things, for example, or go about combat differently, or the way that I do speech, or, you know, like the speaking moments, by all means, just tell me and I'll be happy to change around how I do things. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and with that, I will kill the transmission.